just the takes. I need somebody who, again, when we was even talking about with Angel Reese, you got to have some type of social media presence. There's no way you could just literally be on. I'm only on ESPN. All I'm really getting my stuff off is on ESPN, because for people don't, the reason why I'm talking about this is because ESPN hired Cam Newton. He started on Friday. And it's why, because guess what I told y'all? I said this, when I said this a minute ago when we was talking about Shannon Sharpe and Cam Newton, and I told y'all Cam Newton has a better podcast. Is his podcast more popular? No, but he has a actual better podcast. He's a actual better communicator. He talks better. His swag is better. It's more younger. It's more vibrant. And that's kind of like what he presents even on social media with his clips. Like, he just go more in depth. His shit is just not as watered down. And I think a lot of times, especially for ESPN, you probably just, when you listen to some of them shows, and that is why so many, and that's why I was asking about, do you think with the hip hop podcast, people who listen to them, are they more lazy? Because I know for me personally, when it comes to sports, that's how I got into Cam Jump, because I'm looking for something fresh. I'm looking for something new. I'm looking for takes and opinions that is a little bit more new. And it don't sound like the same takes I've been listening to for the last 30 years.
That's why I say I think it's kind of, that's why I say in certain, I feel like even what you're saying with like with hip hop, and like even before how you said, but I know you talk about how Joe, his opinion on music, but it's just like what else is popular out there that you can, like, you feel like you value or want to listen to.
That's my point. So I think, because realistically, I think one, if you're of a certain age, I think you're a little bit older, so you don't have the time to go look for something new. And the messed up thing about it is I don't think the algorithms are friendly enough for you to find something new. Like, you may get because if it's not a celebrity like your Angel Reese's or your Cam Newtons or whoever else, it's a lot harder for it to hit the algorithms, or of course the Shade Room don't pick it up, or whatever the case may be. So it do make it a lot harder. So you're absolutely right. So that is kind of, and I think that is one of the benefits for Joe, is like, because you just got it, you don't even know what else to look for.
And you might know what to look for, but my thing is it really going to hit you the same way? Because that's why I'm saying, I like, even with me, like, just listening to them, it's just like certain things I know I can listen to and tune into. I'm like, oh, all right, cool. Like certain podcasts I can listen to that, you know what I'm saying, kind of catch my eye, or be like, all right, I want to, give this a good listen. I think it's more of you're secure with what you like. And so that's why I said, when you say just because you got a bad take, all right, you got a bad take that week. All right, come next week. Let me see what else. Like, I think it's just how the show is ran or how things are done. It's like, all right, I'm tired of this shit. This is the same shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's what made me, and that's why I say, even like with the whole Stephen A, I'm like, I'm pretty sure they tired of that set. That set is just like, all right, we need a revamp. All right, it's the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get tired of it.
So you might be right. It may not necessarily, I think it go hand in hand. You may be just tired of the show as a whole, but I think that goes in with the takes too, because it's kind of like, just like you say with Stephen A, like, let's be clear, I'm sure most of them, y'all listen, it's on Tuesday, but the Cowboys lost. They got their boot smoked. So you know for a fact on a Monday, though, you already know what his stick gonna be. He gonna make a big deal, talk about the Cowboys, like, bro, but it's so much other stuff. Like the Ravens and the Redskins game, for people here, it was such a big deal. Like, that shit was a big deal for people here. And I even on the DMV daily, I'm like, bro, if y'all would have been on the, like how I be on my Dr. Umar shit when it come to quarterbacks, y'all would have, I can't say you would have been had this moment, because it's not necessary. You would have been had a Jalen Daniels. But let's be honest, the reason why we feel this way, the reason why it's a thing, is because it was two black quarterbacks, and both of them have been playing great. And that's what the hype was. And that's what, even going into it, Jalen Daniels like, can y'all stop comparing me to Lamar Jackson? Allow me to just be me. And like, come on, dog. Like, you're putting a lot of extra pressure on me. Allow me just to be me. And I'm not mad at him for saying that, but it was a big thing. Like, I even seen, like, bro, it was endless people tweeting that. Like, them tweets was going viral. It was on Threads. Everybody was talking about it. Like, dog, this was the DMV's Super Bowl. No, because let's be clear, these two teams play each other on the preseason all the time. Of course, it's preseason and regular season. It's two different things, but it's still this is the happiest you have seen Redskin fans about a quarterback since RG3. I don't care. I could be the only person who got the balls enough to say it. But bro, let's be clear. That black excitement behind a quarterback, it gets you a lot more excitement, because guess what it do? I get to see him throw. I can see him run. It just gets you out of your seat. It's just like damn near almost like watching Allen Iverson play basketball. Like the first time you seen him really get in his bag and start crossing niggas, and you never seen that before. So that's just what it be, and that's why it was a big thing. So that's my only thing of what I'm just sitting here saying is, when I'm watching Cam, I'm like, oh, I hope Stephen, and what made me even bring Stephen A. What made me bring Stephen A. up is because I'm paying attention to Stephen A. trying to get into the culture space. And his takes on the culture is worse than his sports takes. And that's all you see everybody in the comment section saying, like, nigga, you need to stick to sports.
But then that's my thing. It's just like even with him and just how you looking at it, it's just because you got to think about it. Stephen A has done a lot. He's been in this shit for years. Even when he used to have his talk show back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Like you had those, but like that's why I say it's just sometimes you got the revamp or how you might look at things might be a little different. And even now, like you said, ESPN is probably looking for more of a frat, type of because they see how that shit, the game day shit is, when they do the college thing, how people are tuned into that. Yeah. So you kind of want to make that like, damn, I want people to tune in,
like, but you don't want it just to be on Saturday. Yeah. You want it to be Monday through Sunday.
Yeah, I wanted to be more. Oh, damn, this live. We want to watch this. We want to tune in there. And I think, like I said, the set. Shit might just be boring and just not the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, enough is enough. Like, we see him all the time. He's doing everything. So now we like, all right, we might hold back on it because we can see our money can go here, money can go there. Of
course. And that's and the reason what made me even think about that more. I'm like, there's no way you can sit here and think you still about to get paid. They just paid Pat McAfee. They just re-up Shannon Sharp contract and they just bought a Cam Newton. And I know Cam Newton ain't coming for no chump change. So you telling me?
I don't think he can ask for that much.
Cam Newton. No, I'm not saying Cam Newton asking for nothing too crazy, but I'm sure he asking for enough to take away from you not getting him saying he wanted $25 million a year.
But then you still have to give him his money because I can't put Cam Newton on the NBA ESPN. I can't put Cam Newton on,
Yeah, so no, that's what I'm saying though. But I can't put him on those, but now I can lessen up the load of what I need from Stephen A. So now if I only need you for the NBA situation, I don't necessarily, and think about even shit, how they even kind of slowly walking all the rest of them in.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like Stephen A, if you making yourself, I'm viable. You need me for more than one show. And that's the thing. They be whoring him out. I feel like if out of anybody who's getting whored out, it is Stephen A. Smith. So, but your money is your, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna earn your money.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna see. We gonna see. I don't necessarily know. And why we kind of, I guess,